Okay, this unfortunately is just a message for those who regularly watch our YouTube live stream at 9:30 p.m. Melbourne time every week. Unfortunately, this week we had a complete computer fail. The main computer in the system here, the one behind this webcam, and one hard disk drive went down. And unfortunately, less than 3 or 4 days later, the sound card started to malfunction. Now, I should mention the sound card for this system has been operating on one channel for about 12 months. I've always tend to take workarounds if I only want mono out of the device. There's not much problem. But on this occasion, the distortion on the remaining channel went up, and it was obvious that the 11-year-old sound card had to go. So, in the last 24 hours, we've had this fitted, Asus Sonar SE sound card. As you can see, the sig-to-noise ratio there rated at 116 dB, and I presume that is its own background noise level to reference 0 dB, although they don't mention what the noise level is actually that they're measuring it from, the line input or the mic input. There's an image of the back of the package the sound card came in. Normally, if I was looking for really high quality, I would go for a sound card that's outboard from the main computer, but I run a high intrinsic RF field level, being a ham radio operator, and anything external to the tower case of the computer tends to be subject to a high noise level or a high potential for RF feedback. So getting a reasonably decent sound card into the computer tower case itself was essential in my case. I couldn't run an external sound card because I couldn't trust it to be RF feedback free. But this particular sound card, great signal to noise. It's constructed in such a way that it has what they call hyper grounding technology, whatever that might be. But I can attest to the fact that it seems to be immune to the background switching transients inside the computer, and therefore my sig-to-noise on my analog inputs is now a hell of a lot better than it used to be, and now I have to worry about the noise of background fans rather than the noise of the sound card. They also have a frequency response for this sound card of from 10 Hertz to 87 kilohertz. Of course, that's when it's running in very high sample rate, 192 kilohertz at 24-bit. Can, of course, run at 41 kilohertz sampling for this streaming exercise. But I haven't been able to assemble, because of the computer being away for 3 days, I haven't been able to assemble or edit any video material tonight. So my apologies, folks. No stream tonight, the 20th of August 2022. Next week, the 27th of August, we have a program which I could call The Radio Valve, Its Rise and Fall. And in this, I've located some video of the inventor of the diode valve, Sir Ambrose Fleming, and the inventor of the triode, also interviewed, Dr. Lee De Forest. We'll be seeing a little bit of his work after the development of the triode. He actually worked on an optical soundtrack recording system for talking pictures in the very early 1920s, and I'll show a couple of examples of that, including a video of the then President Calvin Coolidge of the USA, and then a video of valve manufacture operations at RCA in America and Mullard in England. So that's next Saturday night, 9:30 p.m. Melbourne time, for a live stream. For this week, unfortunately, only this excuse from yours truly, but it really has been a week where we're galloping to get the computer ready in time. The audio next week will be impeccable, I promise you. It should be impeccable at the moment. I've just installed the sound card with the streaming software, and you're hearing the first results. So until next week, this is VK3AML, unfortunately saying no stream this week. Please come back next week and we'll have something really interesting for you with unprecedentedly good audio. All the best.